back with another live session on this beautiful 14th of August 2024. Good morning or good evening or maybe lunch break as well. Heini Globe is my name, and you're wholly invited to join my live session and live producing from my studio, if you like, at the moment from my or the city yeah, yeah, lived in the longest time of my life so far, Böblingen, with the postal code 71032, Germany. I think we're a lot of founders in the industry in front of the big Mercedes-Benz factory halls. If someone out there has an S-Class and C-Class and E-Class and even I think Maybach and more, if I'm right in succession of things, you will receive it probably from this area. So we have a lot of, I think, fountains in terms of vehicles um, and engine manufacturing. In front of the Black Forest, in front of the Swabian Alps. Tübingen is not far. I think it's very famous for doctor and here healthy and how you say this, ambulance surroundings. So back with another um, Cubase session. Played a lot of loops and drum loops yesterday to my new instrumental, and let's go from there. Let's listen to the loops. Oh yeah, I made a new video as well for my guitar playing yesterday, public playing. You all invited to watch it on YouTube. I think it's proclaimed with the 13th of August 2024. Um, nice version of Brave, my song Brave, and one of my new songs, Life of an Foundist or Just Foundist, recorded with my Canon 5D Mark III that I received from the used market, eBay Kleinanzeigen, and I'm deeply impressed about the camera. But the sound of it has an amazing amp. It's kind of a portable studio. So thank you and shout out to Canon for really, at least in my understanding of things, making a truly masterpiece. If you see my pictures on Facebook, etc., as well, from clouds and more, it's just an incredible fountain and tool. I always love to have it in my hands and listen to the recordings. I think a lot of Hollywood movies and German movies and movies all around the world are made with this camera, and I have it from the used market for a good price. So yeah, I'm very happy with this board. Just can just can offer it for people who is interested in yeah, cameras and stuff. Like I said, if I'm saying something about the industry, this is just my personal thinking. So there are a lot of great products out there from east, west, north, and south. That's just my personal viewing and just my personal impression. If you ask me personally, each and everybody sees and have an own decision of things, of course, and make its own foundings and own studies. Um, this is just me, not to yeah, war or to disturb someone else's vision. So yeah, you're all invited to join my YouTube and Cubase session this morning. Like I said, I'm doing at the moment fully analog beats. Came up with the Catron keyboard and my yeah, my outboard amp rig, which I bought Burst Car Seat, Stressors, Empirical Labs, the Chandler Reed, some SSL EQs, amplifiers like Neve and compressors, going to a RME um, sound card and more. So let's check out the terms of R and see what we can do. What I did is I played the guitar as well to my Canon um, 5D sitting in a living room and recorded it. That's why it has a great style to it and a great reverb. That's what I love about the camera. You can put it anywhere. You can put it on the street somewhere. You can put it in your living room. You can put it in your closet and record great stuff to it. It has a very strong amp in it and a great mic, I think, for doing so. Then I put the recorded files into my Cubase, and now I play some drums and strings and mellows on top of that. I love that sound, it's just incredible. Big fan of a Canon 5D. What I think is beautiful, you don't have to build a booth, or if you have not really a booth for recording, if you go like my device, um, you have a small kind of a small room, a small studio, um, and you try to build up a quick professional recording spot. I think the Canon 5D is well the camera can serve a great and professional advice for having professional products um, very quick with an less um, type of sweat, kind of, if does it makes sense. So yeah, now play some drums to it and have a song kind of. was cool. A cool take. Make me hear these. If you guys see my, I think you should see my Cubase. Make me hear these little thumbnails. Make a line to it, a color to it, and then yeah, thumbnail it for heaven and registration later on to cut it out and loop it. Always do me a copy of it, of the original one, to yeah, to work with kind of without touching the original, by having some issues or having yeah mistakes kind of in it, or better not liked manipulations of the signal you always receive, um, the yeah, the original one, to relate kind of later on if wanted and liked. Sounds cool so far. Let's go for a thumbnail. Let's give it a color. Mm, Always saving the project. Checking out the MIDI. Okay, I think this is it's an acceptable or a cool one to go further with. couple of nice ones came through or are from use. I think in this, if you do it analog, or what I found out, if you plug your keyboard um, into your instrument in section of your sound card, um, maybe instead of or plus using the USB cable, you are in that magic of analog takes. So this is what I love about it. You take the keyboard again, so you don't use maybe the printed sound advice, or you mirror, or you clone the printed sound advice from your keyboard into your Cubase or into your digital audio workstation, uh, sequencer, etc., etc. You tape the keyboard again, so you have this magic, or you you will take place in this yeah, maybe magical broad of an analog um, tape signal advice kind of. So you can have access to magical takes, and this is maybe what the difference is later on. For having cool records, you say, hey, this is a magical take, or a magical song that has that spirit printed, a great spirit printed in this instrumental. And this is, I think, what maybe is the difference, or can be a difference between just using MIDI, um, which maybe clones more the keyboard instead of taping it, or taping the signal again. I'm not really, it's not an advice, I'm not really sure about it, but yeah, I like it. It has an attitude to it, kind of. These ones are very similar, but I think professional sounding. So I said, came up with the idea to do maybe yeah, loops and samples for other artists as well. Um, so maybe I put some out there on, I don't know, maybe SoundCloud or YouTube for using all your artists out there. If you want to have maybe drum samples and stuff for your production, um, yeah, just get at me or just slow them down and put something into my donation or tip in shadow if you like. If yeah, for your productions and more. So because there's a lot of them and they're sounding great. Maybe not for my tracks, um, but maybe for your using if you like. So of course they are for each and everybody. Just get at me. My set card is somewhere around that. And post all the time, and you have to take a minute to load them up or how I do it. Let's see about that. I was thinking about a sample CD like they have on Best Service, but maybe yeah, in my time space, maybe I just put it on YouTube and or SoundCloud and for downloading, cutting and sample it if you like. Let's see about that. That's the beauty about having it MIDI. You of course you can put every instrument in it if you want later on. That was maybe the hit take, maybe a bit too strong for the long run. Long run. Let's see about that. Impressive in the first run. Let's see about that. These are beautiful for the long run, of course. It's a nice one as well. Yeah, now make a choice. Like I said, I'm in the profoundness of being an artist to take the time to do my studies and go further with things. The beauty about this take, it says something. It has a story, kind of a special, yeah, a special, um, a special phrase of time that has a story um, of an feeling, of an playing, of an yeah, saving, of special, a special time, kind of. That's what the beauty is about a good take. Yeah, let's see about it, make a decision, and go from there. Yeah, and I think then we have a great drum loop together so far. Came up with maybe doing some doublings to the drums. If you followed my Facebook, for yeah, having a big drum signal to it. Um, this is maybe I take some samples for the subwoofer and the shocking wave request. What maybe a good instrumental um, has to serve kind of nowadays in nowadays music. What a great studio maybe um, can serve. So this is maybe why where I take a sample, a kick sample of yeah, a great studio Ocean Way or Abbey Road, which serve these samples to for home recording um, advices, so you can have an really shocking or a really impressive drum kit recorded in Ocean Way or Abbey Road Studios in your home recording advice, and web pages like Best Service or Thomann or Music Store and more can or sell sample CDs that have these drum samples made from this big studio advice for your home recording. Let's see about that. Um, yeah, I give some proof things on my Facebook, I think yesterday or 2 days ago for doing so. So you can check out my Facebook to have an relating to that at the moment spoken, if you like. Very in your face. With 80. very gentle. Yeah, a nice one as well. Very autonom, kind of doing what what to do without being too much in your face, without being maybe too laid back. Yeah, let's see about that. Yeah, and then cut it out and loop it again and go for more. Yeah, hope you enjoyed my little live session for my new instrumental guitar and drums. Drum loop, making, doubling it with maybe percussion. Search for a good sound, a good take, and go from there. Stay tuned for more if you like. Join my YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more for more details, new videos, of course, for providing and sharing and downloading my videos. Yeah, do something or tip something in my donation channel if you like, and more. Like I said, this is my new system. I just put it out there, making CDs. I'll just let it grow by God. I just put out my content and do it for any fee kind of, if you like I play on the public or like I play in public. If you have 10 tracks together, you can give me 10 euros or $10 for 10 tracks you love to listen to or 10 videos. Depends on you, um, because yeah, CD players are rare to find nowadays. Maybe I go for an SD card next. Um, but what I came up with the idea is internet is kind of the new um, shop or the new yeah um, um, art district kind of, which you can proclaim or buy or listen to sounds direct without having an analog or um, an hard drive advice. So I'm doing YouTube as well all the time. Where that I'm picking up a CD and put it into a CD changer. So well, I get fed by YouTube as well all day. So why not doing it over YouTube directly? If you like the songs, if you like the sounds, if you like the pictures and more, there's a link to it directly to my bank account. If you want to throw something in um, to my bank account, you can do it directly without having yeah, another shop, which translate the money maybe later on. This is yeah, like kind of circling around the main point. Um, so I send out links, and if you want to yeah, do so, um, you can do it directly. Of course, you can do the analog way. I have CDs on my on iTunes. I have CDs on Amazon. I have music on Deezer and a lot of other shops, which is cool as well. Of course, everyone, everybody has his own love for doing things, um, but you can do it directly as well. So if you want to, there's a link to it to go for more if you like. Yeah, stay tuned. Have a great Wednesday so far, and you go. Bye bye.